Okay, task 6 requires us to cost and design the layout of a factory floor. So 6.1 is directly related to the costs, and to do so we need to create a table that calculates total gross wages per annum for your factory employees and any other associated costs. So the way it needs to be set out is as such. These ones have actually been completed, so I might make these a bit, yeah, just to get them out of the way. Okay, so we've got press operators, trims, sewers and cutters working in our factory, and the first thing we need to do is calculate the gross wage per week per worker. To do this we go back to our assignment sheet and scroll down, and you'll notice for a press operator the gross wage per week is $605. So simply type in the 605 there. And I'll just change the colour, make it somewhat easier to see. Payroll tax is levied on the gross wage, and again if we scroll down, employment taxes, payroll tax at the moment in the state of Victoria is 4.95%. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can simply run a straight function times 4.95%, which will give you the 29.95, or you can create another table, which I've got sitting over here with payroll tax 4.95%, and I can simply do a sum equals gross wage times the cell that contains the 4.95%. We'll get the same answer. Work cover insurance, same principle, gross wage multiplied by the 2.03%, which again I got from my table. Okay, next thing is the total wage per worker per week. So it's again just a summation. You can run an auto sum to add up those three figures, wages plus taxes, and that's the total amount we have to pay our press operator, $647. Next row requires us to work out the output per week per worker in units, and this is a given. Once again, this is the productivity of the worker that you're employing, and my press operator can press 41,100 pieces per week. I think his middle name is Superman. So 41,100 pieces per week. You just type that one in. Or again, you can set up a table which will assist you in task 8 of doing that. Now, the next stage is to find the maximum rate of production for a given week, or in layman's terms, the busiest week in the year. So to do that, we again go back to our master production schedule, and this time we're going to scroll across these headings, and we're looking for our production schedule, which, as you know, will be in the manufacturing part, and production target for the week. And this one gives us a total of how many garments are made per week. So to make our life easier, let's name this column, again without the headings. And I'm going to call this production week. Okay, go back to our table, and the maximum rate, so the busiest week in the year, can be found by running a max function on the production week, and it's found 89,600. Therefore, the number of workers required to fulfill that quota in a given week is the maximum rate of production per week divided by the productivity of your workers, and we end up with 2.18. Now, in our rules, we can't have 0.18. In the real world, you can, because 0.18 would be 18% of a full-time wage. So let's round up in this case, and comma 0 at the end. So Number of workers required in the press area is going to be 3. Therefore, the gross wage per week for press operators is total wage times the number of workers that we have, which is 3. So $1,941.71 we have to find per year, per week. And note that we have 52 working weeks, therefore, oops, if we're paying 1941 a week and we've got 52 weeks, our total annual wages bill for those 3 workers is $100,000. Okay. Your final wages bill then is the summation all of across there. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but it's adding up all of those. Oops, I'll do that one there. So that gives us our total wages bill. Now, when you do that, what's of interest to us is these 3, because once you do that, we know that we need 3 press operators, 14 trimmers, 17 sewers, and 3 cutters, and that then allows us to commence our factory floor on the next page.